Okay, I'm going to start the Caribbean corner this week. So a massive thank you to everybody for joining us. We've got Carolyn, Lauren and Vicky in the house. Carolyn, you're on the screen at the moment. Tell us who you are, where you're from and what your prize is today.
Hi everybody, I'm Carolyn Brown from the Anguilla Tourist Board in the UK, and we are going to be giving away a £50 voucher to Marks and Spencer's, but I know we've got some of our US and Canadian clients, agents on there too, so depending what happens we can adapt it and sort that out, whoever the prize winner is.
Perfect. Amazon normally works well for the US. Yeah. So yeah, we can do that. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Carolyn. We're looking forward to seeing Anguilla. Okay, Lauren.
Hi everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Lauren McKeever. I am the account director for Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa and Serenity at Coconut Bay in the beautiful island of St. Lucia. And our prize today will be £50 or $60 credited to your My Booking Rewards account.
Super. Thank you very much, Lauren. And Vicky.
Hi everybody, I'm Vicky Adderley. I'm one of the sales team for Elegant Hotels Barbados, based in the UK. Elegant Hotels consists of 7 beautiful properties. I've got Turtle Beach, Treasure Beach, Tamarind the House, Crystal Cove, Waves and Colony Club. We are giving away a prize today. So I know I did mention a different prize, but we're actually going to go ahead and do the £50 or the $60 voucher instead.
Perfect. It's just easier than trying to get a goodie bag out.
It is.
Okay, super. So everybody needs to listen very, very carefully. We'll do the question at the end as per normal, but do fire away with any questions. So Carolyn is going to lead us away. We're going to go to Anguilla first. So Carolyn, over to you.
Where's my presentation? Oh no.
Have you lost it already?
Yeah. Sorry.
Have you shared screen? It was already there.
Yeah, it was. Sorry about that. Can you see it now?
I can see your Excel or your desktop.
Sorry, guys. Do you want to switch to someone else? Sorry, I'm not sure what happened here.
If you just close it down, stop sharing, close it down, and then just find it again. It should be there. It'll probably be at the back or something.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
Right. Out of that. Okay.
If we can't do it next time, we'll go to somebody else.
There we go. Can you see that?
Oh, good.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Don't worry, it's Thursday.
Okay, so small glitch, small panic all over. Hi everybody, I'm going to talk about 10 minutes to talk about fantastic island in the Caribbean, Anguilla. It is a British overseas territory. It is part of the Leeward Islands, and I think this picture really just shows exactly what the island is like, because I often say to people, we don't have the rolling hills of St. Martin or St. Lucia or Grenada. We're a very flat island, 35 square miles. We are 14,500 people. It really is like a little village. And we're very much known for our fantastic restaurants, our beautiful resorts, and our incredible beaches. We, at the moment, due to the restrictions with COVID, we have pre-approved travel to the island. It's a very simple procedure at the moment, and we have changed the protocols as of the 1st of this month. So your clients have to apply to travel. There is no fee attached to that. Once the travel approval goes through, you have to obviously have a COVID test 3 to 5 days before travel. We've now brought in and also your clients must be double vaccinated unless they're under 18 years of age or pregnant women. On arrival now, we've had to bring in PCR testing once your clients arrive. They're then asked to stay in place, which is going to their accommodation or their villa or resort. And then we are basically, it's taking about 12 hours for the results to come through. Once they're clear, you're free to roam the island. We don't have any bubble concept anymore. It's very much once you're in, once it's all happened, off you go. And then you get the opportunity to to explore Anguilla. For those coming to Anguilla that don't know on the presentation, sorry, that don't know the island, we're in the Leeward Islands, as I mentioned before. St. Barts, St. Martin, Antigua, Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, and the British Virgin Islands are all surrounding us. Getting to Anguilla from the UK and Europe, you have Air France and KLM coming in to Paris and Amsterdam, and then we have direct services out of the UK with British Airways and Virgin Atlantic into Antigua. American and US agents and Canadian agents, majority of you will come through St. Martin or through Puerto Rico, so there are options as well. Very good services out of the main gateways in the US as well. Once you're in Antigua, you have the option of Anguilla Air Services. Trans-Anguilla offers scheduled services to Antigua Anguilla, and that's about 50 minutes. And Tradewind Aviation also offer a charter operation as well. So there's a number of choices to get to Anguilla from Antigua. At the moment, things are a little bit different than they normally would be, but we are getting very much back onto a normal service to the island. If your clients are coming into St. Martin, you're coming in on the Dutch side, Philipsburg to Princess Juliana Airport. We have a number of options with the boat charters literally directly across from the airport to the Anguilla dock, or you can take one of the smallest flights in the world. It's about 7 minutes to Anguilla from St. Martin. We have a public ferry in Marigot on the French side of St. Martin. Again, if you're coming into the airport, to really come across to the French side doesn't make sense. It's just as easy to cross straight across to the airport dock and you're on your way. And as we say with Anguilla, lose the crowd and find yourself. We have some incredible properties on island. I'm going to go through these quite quickly just to give you a taste of what Anguilla has to offer. From the beautiful Auberge Resort at Malliahana set across Meads Bay and Barnes Bay, they've done some fantastic changes with this property. It really is looking exceptional. They've opened up their beach suites, the spa's now open, their spa suites. It's very, someone named said to me that it's quite glamorous, and it's glamorous in the sense of the beautiful color palette and the fantastic changes that have been brought to the resort over the last 2 years. They've also opened up Leon's on the beach. It's become a bit like the Nikki Beach of Anguilla now on the weekends. It's got great music, great food. Everybody gets down there, really enjoys the party. Belmont Cap Juluca on the stunning Mordays Bay with an outlook across to St. Martin. Again, beautiful refurbishment over the last 2 years, lots of changes. It really is a stunning property. And a lot of people say Mordays is their favourite beach, but Anguilla has 33 incredible beaches and they're all public. So wherever your clients are going to stay, they can go anywhere they like on the island to really sort of dip their toes in the sand and have a lovely swim or enjoy a beach bar. The Cap Juluca is very Moorish in design. All the properties, the 5-star resorts, there are 6 5-star resorts on Anguilla. They're all very, very different. So it really is, important to match what your client is actually looking for. Zemi Beach House is part of Hilton Lux. It's at the east end of the island. Most of our resorts have tended to be at the west end, but over the years, the tourism products expanded across the island. Now we have Zemi Beach at the east end. Again, another fabulous property, very much toes in the sand. Great accommodation choices from, private pool suites for multi-generational families. If you've got a group traveling, of family members, they can do 3 to 5 bedroom, lots of space. Four Seasons, again, a totally different product, our largest hotel on the island. They have 36 residents, which you can see here directly in front of you on Barnes Bay. The main house to the left with the adults only swimming pool, Sunset Lounge. And then on the other side of the resort, you're on Meads Bay. So the opposite end, you have Malliahana Resort, and then the far end, you have Four Seasons. Again, all the properties offer something different. Most of the properties now have children's club facilities as well, which is quite important, with people looking to keep their kids occupied. And Four Seasons is quite different as well in the colour palette, very soft, Kelly Worsler interiors, and all different configurations of accommodation available, which I can't go into everything, but the Sunset Lounge, fantastic in the evening to sit here and watch the sun go down over Anguilla. They do fantastic cocktails, always live music, and you'll find that across many of the resorts in Anguilla. There's always entertainment and also off resort. For those that know Anguilla, this was formerly Kuznart Resort. It is now Aurora Resort and Golf Club Anguilla. They have new owners. The property's closed at the moment. It will reopen on the 1st of November, and it will incorporate the Reef Hotel and Cuisinart under that brand of Aurora Resort Anguilla and Golf Club. They're doing major refurbishments to both properties and also the golf club as well. These are some renderings I've just received, so I've popped them in just to give you an idea of what the new rooms will look like, and the restaurant dining options. And also on the beach, there are a fantastic new beach deck, which will be, I think, a great asset to the property because you're on that beautiful Rendezvous Bay, stunning views across to St. Martin, and the golf club as well. They're looking at putting Michelin star restaurant in here, making it a really fine, fantastic golf club. Not members, or we'll have members, but also open to everybody that is staying on island to come and enjoy the property as well, and the course. Quintessence is part of Relais Chateau. It's what we call a fine mansion house. It's 9 suites in total on Long Bay. Very different product to the other properties that I've shown you, but again, still fantastic 5-star service. It has its own restaurant. It also has a spa. We have boutique properties on the island, not many. I'm only going to show you Frangipani, and again, right on Meads Bay, in between Four Seasons and Malliahana, a great property. It has 26 suites. They've just opened up their new rooftop suites above the iconic Straw Hat restaurant. And as you can see, incredible views. You can't get much closer to the beach than that. Our Charming Escapes collection are what we call our small affordable properties of Anguilla. They're still on the same iconic beaches, but your clients are paying a fraction of the price. You know, very much more on the self catering arm, with Karama offering 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, again, great for families, or they'll sell it as 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Shell Bay at Villas, which is at the east end of the island, again, the very same concept, self-catering, anything from studios up to 2 bedroom. And we have incredible villas on the island. There's over 300 villas available, all price points from, you know, starting at $850 a night. And if you've got families traveling together and they don't want to get 2 or 3 hotel suites, you know, to get a villa on the island is really something to consider, because it really gives them much more space, more privacy. And in this current climate, you know, a lot of people are looking for that. And the villa market's always been strong in Anguilla, but it's proving very strong at the moment for those people that just want a little bit more privacy. Our beaches are our key selling point. You know, they're not, as I said, there's 33 in total. They're all public, you know, from Shell Bay East through to Little Bay. This is a tiny little beach that you can get to only by boat or climbing down the rock face. Fantastic snorkeling, beautiful bird life. We've got 6 offshore keys, small little islands dotted around Anguilla, uninhabited. 3 of them have got gorgeous little beach shacks on. You can go over there for a day, have lunch, snorkel, explore. Some great hiking on this one, which is Prickly Pear. But also for Anguilla, and I think something that we've really tried to get across, there's much more to Anguilla than just beaches, restaurants. You know, we've got fantastic culture, there's music festivals, there's music at all the small bars, and I mentioned before the resorts. We have festivals right throughout the year. Summer festival is normally July and August, Festival del Mar in the March, April over Easter. We have one of the best beach parties. This is just the warm up. It gets packed down here during summer festival, and it really is great fun. We love to sail, activities from kite surfing, paddleboarding, and hiking. At the East End, it's very underdeveloped, and a lot of visitors and locals go up there hiking through here. There's ironstone sort of areas where you can go into caves and swimming ponds. It really is quite different to the rest of the island. You can explore by the shoreline. I always say to people, if you're going to Anguilla, get on a boat and take a boat trip. There's so much more to see from the ocean looking back onto the island. It really gives you a different perspective. I mentioned the offshore keys. This is another one, little sandy island. It's 20 minutes from the shore, from sandy ground. It's a dot of a sand pit, and then basically restaurant on there with great music, great food, very laid back. Tradition Sailing is just one of our sailing charters that are on offer. They take 12 to 13 people maximum. You can also actually get married on here, so it's a really nice option for a sunset sail or to go off to one of the offshore keys for the day. The golf club I mentioned is under refurbishment and will be part of the Aurora Resort. It's an 18-hole PGA Greg Norman design course, and it is absolutely fantastic. A beautiful course, and even better when it opens on the 1st of October. Getting around the island, all the resorts, all the apartments, all the small properties have bikes. Easy to cycle, it's dead flat, there's no hills, so it's very easy. Or you can hire a mini moke. We've got loads of fabulously coloured mini mokes around the island that you can hire, and also standard vehicles if those that want actual air conditioning. Spa and wellness, from the Venus Spa, I beg your pardon, sorry, from the Zemi Beach Spa to having a private wellness specialist, or if you want Pilates or yoga on the beach, whatever you want in Anguilla, you can get. We have a great offering for guests coming to the island that really want to keep fit and have a little pampering. You can even have this, which is a beautiful massage in the water down at Shell Bay East, with a wonderful little beachside spa that is down there, and really is quite lovely. Getting married in Anguilla, from resort to under the arch at the West End. You can get married anywhere as long as your papers are lodged 48 hours before arrival. You have all the correct information. You're good to go on Anguilla. It's like many of the other islands in the Caribbean. It is quite an easy process. Dining is a big part of the experience on the island. We have over 120 dining options, some great little beachside restaurants to fine dining, such as Blanchard's here, or the little beach shack all on Meads Bay. Fantastic choices. Beachside bistros, lobster and crayfish is very much part of the mix. There really is something for everyone. There's always a smiling face in Anguilla. One of the key selling points, I think, with Anguilla is the lovely, friendly people. Anguillians love to welcome visitors, and there's always a rum punch at the end of the day. How to find us? We're all over social media. I visit anguilla.com. We'll have the information of, as I mentioned earlier in the presentation, about applying at this stage to visit the island. This is not going to stay a permanent fixture. It's only for the interim. And I'm going to show you a quick little video on Anguilla. And that's it. I hope I made my 10 minutes.
Thank you, Carolyn.
We like to say beyond extraordinary. So really a real brief insight into one of the little gems of the Caribbean. Thank you very much.
It looks amazing. Those beaches. Wow. Thank you, Carolyn. Much appreciated. Okay, Lauren, over to you. If you can stop sharing, Carolyn, and we're going over to St. Lucia.
Yeah.
Carolyn's having issues. I think we might have lost her. Hang on. Can you take over the screen? Can you just share? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I can, yeah. Okay, can you see that all okay?
All good.
Fantastic, we're ready to go. Let me just set my timer. Hi everyone again, and thanks again for taking the time to join us today. So I'm going to transport you virtually for now over to the beautiful island of St. Lucia. We look after two properties, exotic South Coast, Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa, and our sister property, Serenity at Coconut Bay. So today I'm going to be focusing purely on Coconut Bay, and then keep your eyes peeled because we'll be back in the next couple of weeks to focus on our sister property, Serenity. So for those of you that may not be aware, or just as a recap and a reminder, Coconut Bay is the island's only 4-star premium all-inclusive resort. And we offer an extensive array of inclusions, facilities, on-site experiences and activities, which really has kept us at the forefront as a real great value, incredible great value option for your clients. In the last 6 years, the resort has undergone multi-million-dollar refurbishment, and I always like to point that out as a reminder to you, our valued agents, and also to pass on to your clients, whether you have guests that may have visited us a few years ago, to check out our hotel content and see what it is we offer now, because we really have come a long way in what we offer our clients now as a product. When your clients arrive at Coconut Bay, they really do become part of the Coconut Bay family, which really stands as testament to our ever-growing repeat guest database, and also incredible staff, which, aside from all the fabulous inclusions that I'll talk about and show you in this presentation, really do make it a truly special place. So I'll start, before I go into those fabulous inclusions, I'll start with what we get asked the questions, and I'm sure you get asked the questions just as much at the moment, is how easy is it to get to St. Lucia, and what is the experience like at Coconut Bay? So all international travellers arriving into St. Lucia are required to complete a travel registration and upload results of a negative PCR test within 5 days of arrival to the island. There's been a recent update for the actual protocols once guests are on island, and there are now more relaxed protocols in place for guests that are fully vaccinated. So international travellers that are fully vaccinated are able to fully experience the resort they're staying in and the island once they arrive as well. So what have we kind of put in place? We really wanted to help our valued travel agent partners make everything we can do to create an easy escape, to help create confidence in booking for the remainder of this year and beyond. So at present, we are including free return home antigen tests for all guests staying 5 nights or longer. We also have a very flexible no worry amendment and cancellation fee, as well as no booking fee, and an extensive array of protocols on island for the safety of our guests. So all the facilities that I'll talk you through and that are available at Coconut Bay that you may know and have had experience are readily available for all of our guests and open and available for use. So we'll start with location. For those of you that aren't aware, we're located right down on the south coast of the island, so really conveniently located, only 5 minutes transfer from the international airport. So that in itself is a fantastic USP after a long flight. Our guests are well checked in and sipping their first cocktail within an hour of landing, which is fantastic. So just to give you an idea of kind of location and put that into concept, halfway up the image there, you'll see on the left-hand side, you'll see the marker for UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Twin Pitons, and that's approximately 45 minutes by road from the resort. So it's still really easily accessible to get out and see all of the island has to offer. And again, in line with current protocols, all travellers can leave COVID-approved accommodations for COVID-approved excursions and experience as well. So it's still a really great time to travel to St. Lucia, to stay at Coconut Bay, and to get out and see all that St. Lucia has to offer. So the main concept of the resort is the fact that we are the strapline that you'll see on the front there, 2 worlds in one. So essentially we incorporate 2 separate hotel concepts under the one roof. We have Harmony on the left-hand side there, which is our adults only wing, accommodating guests 18 years old and over. And then we have Splash, a mirror image on the right-hand side, which is our fun, lively, tropical playground where we accommodate families travelling with young children and teens. So when we get asked the question, who do we cater for? There is no simple one-word answer. The answer really is we have something for everyone. Couples, families, groups. I hope to show you a little insight into that for these next few slides. So we'll start with Splash, as I mentioned, our family-friendly tropical playground. There is an incredible buzz and great atmosphere throughout this wing from morning till night. All of our daily activities, whether it be poolside bingo, table tennis, beach football, takes place over here, along with our evening entertainment, whether it be local artists coming in to perform, our themed nights, which we have 2 nights a week on a Tuesday and Saturday, where we bring the buffet out to the pool deck and have incredible artists and our entertainment team do performances, as well as a whole array of child-centric facilities over on that side of the wings. We have our largest pool located over here with swim-up pool bar, a kids club, teens lounge, a petting zoo, and the island's largest water park. And of course, our adult guests can make use of that water park just as much as well. But the real overall vibe of the resort is extremely fun, lively, and perfectly suited families with traveling with children, or our adult guests that like that fun, vibrant vibe as well. In referencing to our accommodation in Splash, our accommodation block is split into 4 floors, and it's really easy for you to upsell and understand our room categories and what we offer, because each floor represents a different room category. So all of the rooms are forward and ocean facing, and all of the rooms are the same size. The only difference as you move up the floors will be the ocean views that come into play as you move up the floors. And our top floor room on our Splash wing in our 4th floor, our concierge splash rooms. So if you've got families travelling for a special occasion, maybe a vow renewal, a special birthday they're celebrating, encourage them to upsell them to that concierge benefits, and they'll have full concierge service from the moment they arrive and get that real additional TLC throughout their stay as well. We also have interconnecting rooms available, so we can sleep families of up to 6 per room. And some of our splash rooms are complete with trundle beds, which are the image in the bottom left, 2 single beds that pull out separately. So siblings, brother and sister don't have to share, but then they roll away in the day, giving a family of 4 much better space in that room as well. Then moving on to a complete contrast away from the poolside bingo, the water park, the teens club, and all the fun and lively atmosphere down in Splash is our idyllic and tranquil Harmony wing, and it really could not be more different. The beauty of the resort and how our wings work alongside each other is space. The resort is situated on 85 acres and we have a mile of beach. So our Harmony guests can relax undisturbed, from any noise going on down in Splash, and that's the beauty of how both wings work so well alongside each other. Our Harmony guests staying over here, so as a reminder, this is for any guests 18 years old and over, so it's not exclusive to couples. They benefit from 2 adult-only pools, our oceanfront spa, our tiki bar that's open from late morning through to early evening, and our infamous sun tracker beds, which is the image you'll see on the left-hand side there. We actually upgraded those and added some more last year while we were closed. And essentially they are 2 sun beds that were, by the simple pull of a rope, turn 360 degrees to follow the sun. So while you're sitting there listening to the waves crash beneath you and you've got a Coconut Bay specialty cocktail in hand, you can understand why they are a sure favourite and something you must try or encourage your clients to try when they're down at Coconut Bay. So again, with accommodation, very easy, nice and simple in the same respect as Splash. We have 4 floors in our Harmony wing, and again, each floor represents a different room category. All of our rooms in Harmony accommodate up to 4 adults, excluding our junior suite, which accommodates just 2 adults. And that comes complete with a 4-poster bed. Now, our junior suites, again, in our premium rooms, you can also add on the concierge service for them as well. So if you've got clients traveling for a wedding, a honeymoon, a special anniversary, or perhaps they have a little bit extra to spend and like that kind of additional attentive service, then upsell them to the 2 concierge room type options in Harmony for full concierge service throughout their stay, and just to have our staff look after them for their special trip as well. As I mentioned, we also have a stunning oceanfront spa on resort, which has 8 indoor treatment rooms and 3 of these stunning oceanfront cabanas, which are a sure favourite for couples treatments. Being at Coconut Bay, we have a lot of coconut infused treatments available, and our natural aloe garden that we have on property, where we have natural aloe scrubs, which are some of the most preferred treatments by our guests as well. So being a premium all-inclusive resort, we also have a number of activities and inclusions that we include as well. Non-motorised water sports are included as standard, as well as our surf shacks. We have windsurfing and kite surfing, which is available from November through to April, and there is an additional charge for that as well. And lastly, I always say this bit to last, but people always ask it, it's always so important, food and drink. We have done a lot of work over the past few years in line with our refurbishment and in improving on the Coconut Bay experience and product offering, and our food and drink offering has really excelled. We now have 9 restaurants on property, a combination of casual and fine dining, and 7 bars throughout our resort. And all of our 7 bars serve premium brand spirits as standard. And you can actually, I'll send an email and a follow-up, a full listing of those availabilities of those drinks that you can share with your clients as well. And lastly, just to touch on our romance offering, the whole concept of Coconut Bay, and the resort and what we offer means we're an incredible option for destination weddings. We are very proud to say that for the 4th year running this year, we won the British Wedding Award Destination Venue Wedding Award. And that really is testament to the incredible work we do, and weddings are an integral part of our business here at Coconut Bay. We offer an extensive range of wedding, honeymoon and vow renewal packages. All of our packages that we offer are customizable, and we can assist you with helping planning your couple's special day perfect to them. We are grateful have packages for couples traveling alone through to groups of 100 plus. We really can cater groups for everyone as well. And the beauty of the resorts being split into the 2 wings means splash and harmony, means everyone's invited. Families travelling with young children can attend, and we can ensure that everyone is together for that full ceremony and reception as well. And just before I finish, I just wanted to add this map in here just to give you an idea of the concept of Coconut Bay and where we are situated in line with our sister property, Serenity. So Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa is what you'll see in the front image there, located beachfront along our mile of beach. You'll see the harmony and the splash wings. And then just back of the top left hand side of the image, you'll see the kind of 7 accommodation blocks there for Serenity at Coconut Bay, our sister property. And again, like I mentioned, we'll come back in a few weeks' time to train on that, but I'd just like to show you that so you can visualize and see where the 2 properties sit next to each other. It also means that for multi-generational travel, Serenity is another concept to buy in, whether you're booking wedding groups or perhaps just larger groups. For those that have an additional budget to spend, are used to 5-star luxury products, then Serenity can always be added into that mix, because Serenity guests have full access to all of the facilities over at Coconut Bay as well. And just to finish, I'll just end on a high note with what's in it for our valued travel agents. We want to, of course, reward you and thank you for your partnership, especially these past 18 months and beyond. So we have Coconut Bay reward programs set out for the UK, Canada or the US. So be sure to take note of the URL there, depending on where you're based. And we have rewards in place. The current book buy is the 31st of July, but they will be extended, and there will be an ongoing incentive rolled out for August onwards as well. So you'll see the different incentives you can earn. So be sure to sign up to the rewards programs if you haven't already today, and be sure to start logging all of your bookings. For those of you in the UK, tomorrow is National Travel Agent Day, and we are upping our bonuses. So all of the bonuses you'll see there will be doubled for tomorrow for 1 day early. So any clients that you've got on hold that are still in the deciding stage, give them a call tomorrow morning, get them to confirm and get those bookings logged on our site. I will just leave the last slide up with our contact details, our reservations teams. We are always here to help. If you'd like any further training, if you've got any other questions, whatever it may be, please reach out to us and we will do all we can to help you. And thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Lauren. And as I say, I'm actually coming down the slide, as you can see right now at Sea Bay.
Love it.
Excellent. So many thanks, Lauren. I've put as well the URLs in chat, so if you want to have a look at that, just to make sure you signed up. So Vicky, we're now moving over to Barbados. The stage is yours.
Thank you. I'm just going to share my screen. Okay, you can see my PowerPoint now?
Yep.
Wonderful. Right, hi again everybody. I'm Vicky Adderley. I'm one of the sales team for Elegant Hotels based in Barbados, and that's part of All Inclusive Marriott International. We have 7 properties on Barbados. 6 of them are all inclusive, and we have 1 bed and breakfast property, which is Colony Club. We've recently converted the house and Treasure Beach to all inclusive, which I'm very excited about. Just in terms of location, 6 out of our 7 are located on the west coast of Barbados. So starting with Colony Club at the top there, you can see that it's about a 10-minute walk to Hull Town. As you go down the coast, you've got Treasure Beach, Tamarind and The House, and they are all located right next to each other. You have Crystal Cove, Waves Hotel and Spa, and then down at the bottom we've got Turtle Beach, and that's just steps away from St Lawrence Gap. Today, because we've only got 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about Treasure Beach and Waves, but we will be doing a webinar on the other properties in August. We're going to be doing a luxury webinar and a family webinar. So all our hotels, every single one of them is all unique in their own special way, and they all appeal to different clients. But one thing that they all do share is our elegant USPs. So you can rest assured that any hotel that your client stays at, they're going to be very, very well looked after. All our hotels are luxury hotels right on the beachfront. We have beach and pool ambassador service. All our hotels, so they hand out cold-scented towels and refreshments. We also have a fantastic dine around program. So if you're staying at any of our hotels, you can actually dine around the different properties, and that opens up over 15 restaurants and bars. And we also have a water taxi that goes around our West Coast properties. Again, that's complimentary. We have lots of different excursions, and we have lots of amazing themed nights like lobster and jazz and steak night, and all the kind of high-end amenities that you would expect from 4 to 5 star properties. I'm going to show you a quick video now just to showcase some of the offerings that we have at our hotels. Just a 60-second snapshot there of some of the experiences at our properties. So we have some really, really good USBs. I actually forgot to mention the water sports. We have fantastic water sports, which I'll go into detail in the next slide, but just touching on some of the cultural experiences as well. So when you're staying at an elegant hotel, we have lots of traditional Barbadian experiences to allow guests to really immerse themselves in the culture of Barbados, such a fantastic island. And there is so much to do. There's something for everybody, and it's very colonial. Everyone drives on the left-hand side of the road. So for the Brits, it's simple. We're not going to get confused. But we also have lots of things. So we have things like bait to plate at Colony Club, where we take guests out and they can catch their own fish of the day, and the chef cooks that for them that evening. We have some complimentary island tours at Colony Club and at Treasure Beach, steel pan, road tennis classes, beach cricket, painting and art classes, and food demonstrations, and some very traditional Barbadian activities such as Dominoes Challenge and Calypso dance lessons. So lots of cultural experiences there. So really for clients that want to experience something different and actually feel like they're in the destination that they're staying in. I mentioned the water sports, so this is a really fantastic USB. So at our West Coast properties, we have complimentary motorized water sports. So that's water sports such as water skiing, banana boat rides, tube rides. We also have non-motorized water sports available as well. We do non-motorized water sports available at Turtle Beach on the south coast because it is a bit wavier down there, so it's a bit safer to do that. And we also have an ocean trampoline at Tamarind, not just for the children, it's for the adults as well. So it's really, really popular. We have fitness classes available at all our hotels, yoga, Pilates, fitness centres, and of course the complimentary water taxi that goes around the West Coast. So you can use that to do the dine around program during the day, or just go and visit some of the other properties, stay in one, play many. You can go and use the tennis courts or spend the day at one of the properties if availability allows. So as I mentioned, I'm just going to talk to you today about Treasure Beach and Waves, but if you do have any questions about any of the other properties, then feel free to ask and I will help as much as I possibly can. So we've recently converted Treasure Beach to an all-inclusive property. This hotel is a boutique adult-only property. It's a luxury hotel. There are just 35 one-bedroom suites. It very much appeals to any art and food enthusiast. So it's very much for the kind of client that wants to keep busy, wants to try new things. There are splashes of art all around the property. If you want, our clients can, we can provide a canvas and some paints, and clients can do their own paintings. And we offer an experience called Mandala Sip and Paint, where they can do that. We also have lots of foodie kind of activities, so guests can perfect their pastry. We can do wine and cheese pairings, cooking demonstrations. We have an award-winning chef there called Chef Javon, who's unbelievable. So you can meet him and pick his brain about anything that you want. We also do a complimentary island tour where we visit local art galleries and museums. It's completely free. We take guests all around the island. And it's a really fantastic way to see various museums and art galleries on island. Because it's all inclusive, that includes obviously all day dining, but it's not just a standard all inclusive, it's a la carte, breakfast, lunch and dinner. We also have every evening we have a sunset cocktail hour, which features a different bar every evening. So be it gin or rum, different nights of the week. And of course, as part of the Dine Around programme, you can go to any of the other properties excluding the house and use the restaurants there. We have evening entertainment such as live music and movie nights under the stars. If clients do fancy going somewhere a little bit more lively, Tamarind is just footsteps away. You can just walk. It takes about 2 minutes, and then you've got a much more sort of lively ambience to try if you want to. Moving on to the suite. So this hotel is an all-suite hotel. So every single room category is a one-bedroom suite. So you've got the separate sort of living area and then a separate bedroom. A couple of the images on here, you've got the ocean view one-bedroom suite, which is the top left-hand image. The top right-hand image is our living area of our pool garden view one-bedroom suite. We also have some luxury one-bedroom suites, and we have 3 of them, and they have the private plunge pool on the balcony, and it's a much larger space within the suite itself. So all the rooms have all the high-end amenities. You have a tablet in the room, so you can book excursions. You can see what's going on. You can see the kind of daily sort of activities that are happening as well. So just to show you some images here, we have a beautiful bar area. We do have our automatic rain shutters for when it does rain. It doesn't happen that often, thankfully. We have a sociable resort. Obviously, you've got the bar there, which is kind of like a circular shape. So you'll naturally get talking to other guests while you're there. We do have a private dining room as well. We have a wine cellar. And then on the top right-hand image, that's where we do our sunset cocktails, which is just spectacular. Beautiful, beautiful sunsets in Barbados. And then in the evening, of course, you can relax and grab a blanket and watch a movie under the stars, which is just beautiful. And then lots of other entertainment as well, like live music. I'm just going to switch over to Waves now. So Waves is also an all-inclusive property. It's a bit different to Treasure Beach. So this hotel is very trendy. It very much appeals to sort of millennials, Generation X. There is an all-inclusive offering. In addition to the all-inclusive offering, one of the best things about this property is that we offer up to 3 complimentary spa treatments per person per stay. So these are 30-minute treatments. You can choose between a massage, a facial, manicure, pedicure, or a body scrub. Of course, you can add on additional time if you want to, or just book additional treatments, but you do get up to 3 complimentary depending on the room category that you have booked. So it's very much a wellness hotel, really appeals to young couples, maybe mums, daughters, groups of friends. There are 2 restaurants and 2 bars, 2 swimming pools. And of course, you've got your motorised water sports here as well. So this picture here is of our lobby area. The hotel itself has 70 rooms and it's split up into 2 separate sections. So we have our oceanfront side and we have our spa side. The spa side, you will see the image on the top right-hand corner. That's our standard spa room. And the top left is the spa swimming pool. Now the spa side is completely adults only. You have to be over 16 to stay in this side. Okay, so it's totally adults only. And then we have our oceanfront side, 43 direct ocean views on this side, on the ocean view side. So beautiful, beautiful views of the ocean. So the rooms are very kind of earthy, kind of simple, but very kind of modern. You have rain showers in the room, Bluetooth speakers, multi-device charges. So very, very much for that kind of tech-savvy kind of traveler as well. Some of the restaurants here, we have so we have 2 main restaurants. We have our Seascape restaurant, which is the top left-hand image. That's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We also have an amazing coffee shop. We found that it's so popular. We actually opened the coffee shop in Waves first, and it was so popular because during the day, people tend to kind of just want to eat quite light, just grab a coffee and a sandwich occasionally, head back down to the beach. So we opened the coffee shop in Waves, and actually we've since opened a coffee shop at Turtle Beach as well because it was so popular. We have our fantastic spas, got 8 treatment rooms, very, very, very highly trained staff. And then the beautiful beach there at Waves where you can see some of the turtles swimming from that beach, which is just an amazing, amazing experience. So there is lots and lots to do in Barbados, including swimming with the turtles. You can do Atlantis submarine. There's some beautiful, beautiful gardens as well that you can visit. Of course, there's the rum tasting experiences, which are definitely worthwhile. Just to touch on Elegant Rewards, so we have changed our scheme recently, which is really, really exciting. So we've changed it so you can actually start earning cash straight away. So you can, as usual, you can, every time you make a booking, you can start earning free nights, but now you can start earning cash straight away as well. So just to give you an overview of how that's going to look. So you get 3 points per room night booked at Crystal Cove, Tamarind, Turtle Beach or Waves, and 4 points per room night booked at Colony Club, The House or Treasure Beach. And those points equate to free nights. So 30 points for a free night at our premium properties and 40 points for a free night at our luxury hotels. And then you can earn them and cash for each one. So it's £1 per 30 points or £1 per 30 points. So essentially, if you make a 10-night booking, you're going to get £10. Moving on, so just quickly, just to finish off, I know that there are obviously lots and lots of questions about, COVID protocols. Barbados is green at the moment, which is fantastic. So I just want to show you a quick video just to showcase what we are doing to safeguard and to give clients confidence in booking with us. And then just finally, just to let you know, we are doing double points at the moment for each booking made at Treasure Beach for the next month, and that's for travel up until the end of this year. That's all from me.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Vicky. We have got a few questions that have come in for you. I know that the rest of the guys have all answered the rest of them as we've been going on. So Terry's asked, are vegan options available at all the resorts? So I'm presuming this applies to you as well, Lauren. So Vicky, I presume most hotels around the world now have vegan and every dietary.
Yeah, no, we can definitely cater to vegan requirements. I would probably recommend Colony Club is the best property for anybody who's vegan, because it's a bed and breakfast property, and then we can, you know, what we normally do is we arrange for the chef to meet with them on arrival and talk through all their dietary requirements, and then we can put a specialised sort of menu together for them and just discuss their specific needs. Yeah.
Super. And Lauren, I'm completely cool with vegan food.
Yeah, and kind of really the same as what Vicky mentioned, but same for us at Coconut Bay and Serenity. So many vegan options. We're actually going to be introducing a new vegan menu in the coming weeks, so adding some options to that. But again, we encourage all of our guests with any dietary requirements to again meet with chefs on arrival, and we can ensure that they're well looked after and well fed throughout their stay.
Excellent. Penny has asked, Vicky, can you direct me to the USA BDM? So Vicky will send out an update anyway and copy the teams in and give you all of the BDM's contacts. But also don't forget, you've got the reward program. You can contact everybody through there as well. So are there charges for the extra events at Treasure Beach, please? Asked Jacqueline.
No, the treasure art crawl that we do is complimentary, and that's an island tour, and we take guests to the local market, the art galleries and the museum. The tour sets off about 10 o'clock in the morning, comes back about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a really great tour, and it's free of charge.
Super. Last question. Can you just re-explain the dine around? Am I understanding it? Are all the hotels you are going that can go to any of the all-inclusives and eat?
So the dine around program is available. So the only exclusion for the dine around program is at the house. So guests of the house can use the dine around at any of our sister properties. But if you're not staying at the house, you can use the restaurants, any of the properties except the house. So the house is the only one that's exclusive. So outside guests can't come into the house, but apart from that, that's it. You can interdine. If you're staying all inclusive, you can interdine completely free of charge. There is no extra cost whatsoever. If you're staying at Colony Club, which is the bed and breakfast property, obviously you've not paid for sort of, you know, kind of lunch and dinner, then there would be a charge. And if you're staying full board at Colony Club or half board, there's a very, very small supplement of $30 per adult or $15 per child. And that same supplement applies if you're going from one of our all-inclusive properties to Colony Club as well. Okay. I can actually send, we've actually got a really handy flyer, which I'm happy to share with you guys. I don't know whether, Sarah, if I can send it to you and you can share it with them.
No, I'll give you the data. You just everybody's email, just send it out. I'll do a follow-up, but I normally just put the recording on and just the links to the reward program. So you do everything else. Jobs are good. Super. Right. Okay. Thank you for your attention, everybody. If everybody can go to chat and make sure you've got panelists and attendees. Every single person on the webinar is entered into the prize draw to win one of the prizes, but there's a chance now that you can get an extra 10 entries into the spin to win that I will announce tomorrow. So Vicky, you're on the screen. Remind us what your prize is and then fire away with your question, and it's the first correct answer that will be entered 10 times. So go for it, Vicky.
Okay, so the prize is £50 or $60, depending on where you live. And the question is, which 2 hotels have recently been converted to all-inclusive?
I know, I can remember one of them. Yeah, Jackie. Here we go. So Paula, House and Treasure. Is that right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay, super. So Paula, you've been entered 10 times. It's the House and Treasure Beach. You're accepting House and Treasure, I presume, as your answer? You don't have to give the full name of the hotel or anything.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. Super. Right. Okay. Carolyn.
We're giving away a voucher for Marks and Spencer's or equivalent if it's the US market or Canadian market. And my question is, alongside Anguilla, how many offshore keys do we have? Ooh, bravo.
Okay. So 33.
Nope.
Nope. 6.
Correct.
Hey. So Jacqueline, you were the first person with the correct answer. I thought it was 3. So you're doing much better.
3 with little beach shacks on them, 6 in total.
Oh, you see, this is where I got 3 from.
You were listening though.
I was listening, exactly, but yeah, I missed the important part. Thank you. And Lauren.
Yes, so our prize again from Coconut Bay is £50 or $60 credited to your MyBooking Rewards account. And my question is, how many of our Harmony Room categories can you upsell and add on the concierge benefits for your clients? I think it was Sarah C was the first. Oops.
Got 4 from Sarah King and 2 from Sarah Crow.
2. The answer is 2.
2. See, I get that over enthralled with the pictures and I end up not taking into account the questions. So, right, well done, everybody. So Jacqueline, Sarah and Paula, you've all been entered 10 times into the Spin to Win. A massive thank you to Carolyn, Vicky and Lauren for coming on, for being trade friendly, for supporting the trade. We love you and we appreciate everything you do for us. So thank you. And a massive thank you to all the agents. Everything you give us is really useful. So thank you, big thank you. And we'll see you.
Thank you.
Next week.
Thanks, Sarah.
All right.
Happy traveling, everyone. Bye.